I was thinking that there's like a way to mix it. Like there's like a place to mix it in. Yeah? Maybe that's the problem. But maybe not. Exposing white phosphorus to sunlight. I mean, I don't think this is sunlight, but... No. I am thinking straight. Damn it, game. What do you want from me? Can I just empty stuff out? Can I, like, empty this out somewhere and use this as a beaker? That was weird. Far way to use it. I mean, I'm literally just trying everything right now because I'm thinking that I'm missing some little tiny thing. Rill, are you listening? Can you please look this up for me? Because I'm sick of this already. There's probably some little tiny thing in the corner of one room that I missed, that it's like a little bowl that I need to mix this in. Over the boards and through the door, but I couldn't go through the door. I mean, this isn't really a hard, like, jumping puzzle, so it's... I can go back. Oh, god damn it. I must have, like, been standing in front of it. Hey, I'll take those. Can I open this up? Alright, now I can mix it up. Yeah, okay, god. Yes, this room should do well as a mixery thingy-majig. If I never see another one of these things, I don't know. I don't like them. But at the same time, I don't know that I'm leaving a part of myself behind each time I go near them. Can I just leave it here? Glass beakers. Alright. There we are. Okay. Can I not turn this off? I'm just going to leave it on. That doesn't seem terribly... Oh, God. Oh, no. Just stay... Empty shelves. Yes, thank you. So basically, don't hit anything, is what I'm getting. Jesus. Luckily, it's not super volatile. I think I must be okay as long as I don't, like, hit anything. Did that kill me? It did indeed kill me. Do I need to be further away, or do I need to set it down and then throw something at it? I wonder if I should set it down and then throw something at it, or use dynamite. Did I pick up a fuse? Didn't realize that I had done that. For some reason, I was convinced it was a pipe for the gas. Come on, come on, go. Trying not to like hit it against the wall. Okay. I mean, fine, fine. A nice dry fuse. Well, whatever. Why am I going down there, not the stairs? Alright. I haven't watched any of Star Trek Discovery since the first 2 episodes. I'll watch it at some point. Nothing down there. I was looking around. I'm sure they want me to go into that door, but that's fine. I'm just gonna... Locked. Look around a little bit. See if I can find anything.
Good evening.
It's an incinerator.
You actually came. There is much that should leave my throat box now, but words elude me. You came, you are so pretty, but I have been bad.
Of course you have.
The world already beckons me, so I suppose one further misdemeanor will change me. It is false pretension and not guiding light with which I have led you here. I cannot give you the answers you want. You may wish to find what it is you seek, but that is a fiction. You cannot know what it is you sought through the vast leaden doorway, or else you would seek anything else in the world. No, the key stays with me in here, so the life that has led me, horrible as it may be, is better still than the life that waits for you, hungry behind those doors. As replacements go, you shall be admirably abnormal.
What?
But you must wonder why this metal burning chamber is talking to you, and the voice you knew only is red. For it is I, your companion, residing within.
I mean, yeah.
You see, I have waited for this day so many years. They won't let me die. Parts of my head are not my own, and I cannot take my life. It is against the rules. Please, the pain has gone on for so long. All I wanted was a friend, but now the time for chit-chats and marshmallows by the fire is ended, and I hope that soon so shall my life. I have knocked on the death's door for so long. Please, let him invite me in for tea.
Okay. I'm gonna look around a little bit more, though. Apparently that's where I'm supposed to go. I thought maybe I was supposed to go out here. This is the entrance, though. I need something to lever it open. Do I not have a friggin' hydraulically sealed? Maybe if I cut the power. So he wants me to kill him, but he also has the key that I want. Probably to that door where I can shut off the power. Vicious looking things like meat hooks. Supply pipes. More meat hooks. There's that. Why would Red want me to kill him? Why would Red want me to kill him? Combustion meters measuring temperature, humidity, and gas flow. I feel like there has to be like another thing to do, yeah? Or is this just what I'm doing? Where are you, Red? Are you in there? I guess this must be what I'm doing. To do notes. Kill Red. No, I've located the locked door that Red had been leading me to. I need to get it open. I think what I need to do is I need to kill him, and then I'll like be able to get the key. Is that the case? That's probably the case. A lot more sacks. So many sacks. So many sacks. I mean, here's the thing. I have a friggin' pickaxe. I have a crowbar. I have dynamite. And yet, I cannot get through that single metal door. Whatever. Red. You're toast. Whatever you happen to you down here, it's over now. Oh, and he's compacted too. Ashes, all that remains of my only friend down here. Okay, where's the surprise appearance of Graboid? I know it's coming. Liberty or death? Let me die. Head is hurting. Please die. Red is dead. Get out of my head. Get out. Etc. 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 It'd be funny if it said etc. 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 on there. My dearest friend, How are you? I'm as well as can be expected. I have some sad news, though. A few days ago, there was some kind of collapse, and some of the ceiling of the cave fell in on me. What scares me is that I was in an off-limits part of the mine. They may not look for me here, but if they do and they find me, I'll be in so much trouble. But I don't think I'll have to worry about that, because I'm not sure I'll be getting out of here. I don't mind so much. I've been working in the mine for about 3 weeks now, and I'm really proud I can send money home. But it's pretty tough work, and so far you're the only person that has been nice to me. Plus I have some nice company down here. There's some friendly kind of creepy crawlies and some books I brought from home that I was taking to the rec room. If you think about it, it was really quite lucky that I had all this stuff with me. Otherwise I'd be bored stiff. As it is, I have Shakespeare, Bronte, Nietzsche. Perfect bedtime reading. Although I suppose I might be trapped in here long enough that I have to read them twice. I always used to ask my mom about how long people survive without food and things. I read how some people can survive underwater for over 5 minutes, and some people last in the desert for weeks. But she always said you had 3 minutes of air, 3 days of water, etc. I suppose I'll probably find out soon enough. I guess if I had to, I could find food around the place. Like I said, there's all sort of creatures around here, but they're better off as my friends than my lunch. I wonder whether I shall starve to death or go cave crazy first. Neither sounds too much fun, I guess, but if I had to choose, I'd say when I go mad. It sounds like an adventure. Tom Redwood, proper mine worker, December 1970. So he's been here for like 30-some years. Age 14? God. I can see Red now, sitting here guiding me. Probably wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for him. Why did he have to leave me down here alone? Well, I mean, it's kind of his fault and kind of mine. I mean, I did press the button, but I couldn't get in here without the key, so he like blackmailed me basically. Oh, hi. Leaving out how Red managed to catch and kill this thing, it's quite clearly inedible. Poor guy must have been close to starving to death. Nothing under the mattress. There's all his books. A sack. Reams of books. Where did Red scavenge all these from? It was everything from survival manuals to the collected works of Shakespeare and Kant's ethics. If this was how he spent his time, no wonder he spoke so strangely. He must have led a lifetime of misunderstanding. And he has these. Whatever the hell these are. The chains on his arms are visible now. Not they're out of choice. Father looks on aghast. He clutches some notes, shaking hands. He knows what has come. But the man is released. The only one who could stop it. Howard knows the real fear. If I never see another one of these things, can I just leave it there? I've already seen that. It smells like a sewer. How did Red sleep on this? Maybe he just didn't sleep. Ah, well, I found the toilet. From the stench, I think this may have been a toilet. I mean, obviously, it's obviously what it is. How many hours did he spend with his neck and this noose, just trying to end it all? Ow. Oh no. Fine. It's an electrical panel. Funny place to have one. Electric's maybe running out to the door. Good thing that thing has insulated handles. You are at peace now, Red. It's okay. I mean, you're dead, but it's fine. As I stepped into the mouth of the underground facility, there should have been questions, fears, doubts running through me. Instead, I was torn in two. There was just some slug thing in the cage. part of me I felt had died, along with my only ally and friend. His final words had raised more questions than they answered, and I couldn't get his screams for help out of my head, despite knowing deep down that the pain I had caused Red was itself all the help I could have offered him. I was alone again, but I had nothing to do other than press on into the unknown. If I'd felt so bad about Red, I should have listened to him and stayed where I was. I would trade his fate 100 times for my own. The other side of me was looking forward to what might await me in my continued journey. I felt sure that I would soon find some clues or another to my father's fate, and that he was inextricably linked to everything that was happening. I also couldn't help but suspect that everything I had seen up until that point was just symptomatic of whatever lay beyond the threshold. I know now. I was right. Welcome to the shelter! Am I in Fallout? Published 1973, elevated cast 4, chief staff 6, lower cast 39, temporary 8, total population 57. Key members: Chief Overseer Wilbur Frisk, Bren Stafferson, before then. Chief Chemist Neil Oswald, Pierre Petit. Chief Xeno Officer Richard Archbrook, RIP 92, excavation unit to be announced. Darren Grayrod Smythe, Benito Carlo, Howard Lafresque. Last update in 2000. Please have your identity documents ready. Hello? Okay. Time to hide. He gone. With that, the man who had first ascended into the mine was no more, and so began my next chapter. To be continued. Oh my god, what a weird, abrupt ending that is. Are there multiple endings in this reel, or is that it? I'm curious about it. Turn that down a little bit. So, what? I get into the deepest depths of the mine where they have the secret facility going on, where apparently they have cast. It was a shelter. Was it a Vault-Tec shelter, perhaps? Was this some kind of weird Vault-Tec experiment? What Fallout shelter was this? Was this 112? And also, what are they taking shelter from? Is the question. Well, I guess that's it. There are, like... Are there 2 games and then there's one, like, fan game? Was that what it is? Or are there 3 more games? I don't know if I'm going to play them or not. At least not during Spooptober. But this was definitely interesting. I think that The dogs were a little too easy to kill, but that was partly my fault because, I mean, I don't know, I figured out how to kill them and then I just did it. Spiders I couldn't kill. Spiders were terrible. Graboid was terrible, although I just had to run from it. I did like Red. Here for 30 friggin' years. I enjoyed the game. Definitely. I think I liked this story as much as it's a bit of a cliffhanger. So I didn't even get the full story, but I liked this story more than Amnesia. But not as much as Soma. Soma is still my favorite. I love Soma. Soma's great. The story was wonderful. I like Soma's story a lot. But this one I also liked. There was less of the you know, Amnesia had the I feel like the bad guy in Amnesia was very cliche, tropey, one-dimensional, ha 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 ha, I am so evil bad guy. And that was just kind of you know, in this one there could be a bad guy, but the only real antagonist was also kind of your friend, because Red, he tried to kill us, tried to kill me like a couple of times, but he also helped me through. He wasn't evil for evil's sake. He's been trapped down there for friggin' 30 years. And he went a little batshit crazy, and it's perfectly understandable why he is the way he is. And I would not call him one-note or one-dimensional at all. And also, I like the promise of more story. I don't know what the hell is going on with the vault. I keep calling it a vault. The shelter. I mean, that's what it is. The vault from Fallout. But I guess if I play the next game, I might find that out. Don't know what's going on with the dogs either. Were the dogs just feral? Because they look like they were zombie dogs. I guess there was like some kind of like chemical that's kind of like vaguely in the air that might have affected them and made them like that. And then also the other thing is, what were the weird little canisters about? We never got anything with those. We got like one kind of blurb about it at the very beginning when this guy said that he found these like little devices and he doesn't know what they do, and like that was it. There was no other attempt at explanation for that. But yeah, I may end up going ahead and playing the second game, but that's going to be after Spooptober. Unless things go really wrong with the next game, which they could. I'm going to play a different game next week. Just for a little bit of a variety.